Alright, so we're going to finish up uh, the modeling of our little guy here. A couple more things I would like to do to this belt strap um, is, let's see, I would like to come in here and just to get a little bit more color. Oh, crap. And let's turn that off. That'll help. Now let's say I'll just take, what in the world? Alright, so we're just on those. Okay. Chamfer them. Okay, so we see there we go. Now I'm going to take these guys, extrude them on local and just a little bit. Let's say something like that. Control page up to grab the additional selections, and let's call this dark leather, and we'll make that something like that. Assign it, and let's set this to separate by materials. Okay, so we just, just a little bit more detail. Okay, now, next thing I want to do, just to finish up his shoulder pad, I'm going to go and make me a cylinder, and it's going to be kind of like the bolts or spikes that are going to run around his shoulder pad. And let's get rid of the height segments, and let's bring the sides, bring them into, let's see, let's go 5, convert to an editable poly. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that face, because it's going to always be facing towards our character. Bring that down, inset, extrude up, and let's say something like that. Let's see what it looks like with Turbo Smooth. Okay. Polygon, control page up, separate by smoothing groups, and I'm going to put this on its own separate smoothing group, so we get that nice hard separation like that. And let's see, I wonder what it would look like if we did, that one's on, let's put that one on 1. That one's on 1. Okay, control page up. That one is just on 2. These are on 4. Alright. Do this to select everything. Okay, clear all. Put the whole thing on 1. Take this one, control page up. Okay, put that on 2. Okay, so there we are. And then I come in here and put this one on 1. So you see, it's like that. We've got, by using our smoothing groups, We've given ourselves a pretty cool model. Let's ring, connect. Then I'm gonna ring, hold control, and now let's extrude local normal. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have one of these. Okay, and I also, so these are gonna be the ones that our straps stick to, and then I want to have these. They're going to be like the spikes. And I'm going to select all these vertices and come down and hit collapse. Okay. I want to make that point even more. Select those edges, connect, just like that. So by putting that edge close to the top, we actually preserve the spike. So now I've got these two. I've got one that's going to actually hold right there, and then other ones that are going to be actual spikes. So let's throw some colors on them. Just center pad. Let's do a different color. Let's call these spikes, and I'm going to make them completely different color for now. Okay, I'll scale these down, and let's start moving them into place. Let's rotate those. And what I want to try to do here is I want to try and when I scale them both the same, just so they maintain that consistency. Okay. Now these guys can get rotated. And like all I gotta do now is come in here and do that. And let's see. Let's move this a little more to where it's centered. Like that. Because it's easy for me to make changes to the straps, but I want to have some kind of a consistent look of where the straps are attaching to. Okay. So I'm going to come in here and we'll use some soft selection on this one. It was a bit of a pain the last time I moved this thing, so and it's like I might even have moved the other one. So let's bring this fall off down a little bit. And something like that. Okay. see we got an issue here. I think that was probably from when I was doing something on the back. Alright, now let's take copy, and we know we got to do so again I want to just eyeball it, make sure that it's sitting on the surface of the pad there. And the other thing that I want to do is make sure that it's centered. You probably see me do this a couple of times, and I don't know if you know how to do it or not, but right now, if I roll my middle mouse, as you see, it's rolling in at very big increments. If I hold down Alt when I roll my mouse, as you see, it cuts it in half. Okay, so that's while rolling my mouse and holding Alt, and that is, and this is just rolling the mouse. Now I can't quite see how I can't get zoom in right now. I'm holding Alt and I'm rolling my middle mouse, but I'm going past where I need to. If I come down here and use the zoom tool and hold Alt, see, that's the zoom tool, right? If I hold Alt, it goes slower. So normal zoom, hold Alt, it goes slower. So I can really zoom up and really kind of get in there as I need. So that one looks good, and we'll copy this one down here. It looks like that one's sitting pretty well. So again, we come down, soft selection, let's bring it down, move that over. Okay, and do the same thing on that one. Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is let's place some of these spikes. So again, I'm gonna, you can also just hit Z on your keyboard. Okay, so and let me just see what it looks like if we make that bigger. Out here, yeah, I like that. Alright, so I'm not gonna put too many of them all over the place, but definitely want some. Okay, I can see that one's too big, so we'll make an adjustment. And maybe I'll do something like this. and then hold. Okay, I can tell that this big one probably isn't going to fit over here, so I'll just do another one of these. Just little adjustments, and actually needs to come down. So, I mean, as you see, there's not really a science to it. It's just, it is what it is. You're modeling. And a little bit at a time. Let's put this over here. Constantly rotating your view to make sure you're looking at it the right way, that everything's making sense, everything's orientated appropriately. And even the fact that I'm not following any specific order here is going to lend itself a little bit to the character. There. Oh crap. Should have deleted those turbo smooths before I started copying them. So go around to each one of these, delete the turbo smooths off of all of them. I wish I'd have been paying attention when I was doing that. You know, if you like the way the spikes look and want the straps going onto those, by all means. Okay, so come here, attach. Yes, we want to match material IDs to material. Yes. 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 Go around, and we're going to do that for all of them. Okay, all of them. Okay, now they don't look the way they used to because our turbo smooth isn't set to separate by materials and smoothing groups. Now it is. Okay, and there we go. The last thing we're going to do is attach. So I'm going to go through and delete the turbo smooth off of the straps. Okay, and delete it from this one. And now we're going to attach, so we can see our main turbo smooth is already set correctly. So we come down one more time, tell them to attach. So the only thing that is not a part of our character right now, I can see our strap here now has a little bit of an issue. Let's see what smoothing groups we got. So this one's on 4, this one's on 5, that one's on 7, should be on 4. This one's not on 1 at all. So let's go into element, and I'll select that whole piece right there, clear all, set them all on 1. Okay, as we see, that fixed that problem. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way our little guy's looking here. Yeah. Okay, so now would be the time if there was any other changes or alterations that you wanted to make to the character. You could come in here and do it now. Otherwise, we are pretty much ready to move on to the next stage, which is why are you selected way over there? I don't understand why you're selected way over there. Anyway, we're now ready to move on to the stage, and I'm only going to do that, where we are preparing for the unwrap of the character, so we can start actually going into Photoshop and painting textures on this guy the way that we would like. And just trying to see if there's anything else I would like to do to him. The hair is going to be probably one of the last things we do. I mean, there's still some things we could do, but let's give him a little belly button. It's about the only thing I'm looking at him that I don't see. So we'll take that vertice, chamfer it a little more. Use the cut tool. Right across. Right across. Right. Why is this? Okay, I think Max is bugging out on me. It's not showing the gizmo around here. Staying up here. Max is bugging on me. There's the belly button. Alright, so this little dude is ready to now get unwrapped. We're done with the modeling process. I'm pretty happy with the modeling process. Like I said before, of course there are things we could do, but as it stands right now, I think that this little guy is ready to get actually taken into Photoshop and get some real textures painted on him. So we will save as, and this one we're going to call the build the asymmetrical. Build asymmetrical. So that now, let's say if let's say we go through the whole process of texturing and then we realize we really kind of wanted something else on this side to balance out his little shoulder pad here. We could come back to the asymmetrical build and come right here and do it really easily. But that's just one of the things that I like to do. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So we've saved our file, and let me just save one more time. And so the next one, the modeling process is finished, and the next time that we come back here, we will actually be unwrapping this character. So we'll see you then, and thanks for staying with me through the whole modeling process. I hope you learned something. Now it's on to texturing.